Fighter Share Report. We're here with Coach Jason Galarza. Thank you for giving us this interview, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
So you are the mastermind behind the School of Hard Knocks, I hear.
Yes, I am. I got a great squad, and everything's going smooth right now.
So we're here at the PBC in Lakeland, here in the beautiful Lakeland Civic Center, and you have a gentleman in the main event.
That's correct. Biggie Boy.
Joseph Biggie Boy Legale. So we're looking forward to this one, but you have some other ones. You got the Hammer.
I got Hammer, Erickson Lubin, yes sir.
And somebody that kind of looks like you.
The surgeon, Dennis Galarza, that's correct.
And I think there's another one, isn't it?
Samuel Figueroa, correct. Macho Man, Macho.
So now how is it to manage and to train all of these guys?
It's fun, man. We got a great system within house, and these guys follow everything as planned, you know. So it's been working. We've been doing really, really well. We had a little setback with Figueroa when he fought Miguel Cruz his last time out. I thought we at the least we should have got a draw on that, and you know, we didn't get the decision. But I mean, we showed out a great performance, and you know, we've been doing great things. And you know, after Joe gets his win, next week we'll be in Chicago with Erickson Lubin, and he got a tough Mexican that's Daniel Sandoval, 36 wins, 4 losses with 33 knockouts. So tune in for that, because Erickson gonna put on a show.
I have yet to see the Hammer fight where he didn't put on a show. I mean, he's phenomenal. Now, we know we've talked to Joseph. He's a friend of the show. We've had him on twice with interviews. We know about his past. We know about, you know, his record. It seems like you've got his head focused on a championship. Talk to us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, you know, it's a learning thing we're both going through right now, with Joseph and myself. I knew Joseph from the amateurs for a long time. And the first 2 years as pros with Dennis and Erickson, I was running the streets. You know, we was in Colorado, we was in D.C., we was in Miami for the first 2 years. We was just getting our feet wet. We was just, you know, hitting the streets hard. When I came back home, I reached out to a couple of pros that I thought would work well with, you know, and Joe was one of them. So I brought him in, I showed him what we was about, and, you know, he fell in love with the system, and that's what we're going through right now. Right now, I'm actually learning with Joe. You know, he's an older fighter, so I got to learn to adjust with him as well, because my guys are young. So, you know, right now they just running hard. And Joe, I got to learn myself how to set back a little bit.
Now, you mentioned that with him. Orlando's never, to me, been the boxing mecca. But you guys are putting Orlando on the map, man, making a serious statement.
We have a ton of talent here. We got Daquan Arnett. We got his brother Justin Paldo, who's doing great things in Texas right now, with Ronnie Shields. We got man, Florida's deep. We got Brian Perello, who just did an amazing job in Canada. Florida is really deep with talent, and we're not even talking about the Keith Thurman. You know, Keith got a big fight coming up, and I believe all these guys look up to Keith. You know, he's paved the way for them. You know, Andre Berto. You know, you got the Winky Wrights. You know, you got the Roy Jones. I mean, Florida is deep, real deep.
So now that we got you on, I want to ask you, since Joseph's got a fight tonight, do you see, or how long do you see before he actually gets a title shot in the future?
My thing with Joe right now, we want to take this win. We want to come out. We want to come out really sharp. We want to, you know, control aggression. We want to work on a couple of things. You know, using his jab a lot more than he usually does. Stepping over to the right, I can let this be known, because it's the game plan. It ain't gonna be aired. So, you know, they'll see what we're gonna do in the fight. But I say within probably the next 2 fights, Joe should be fighting something big, something real big.
Nice. Now, were you a fighter yourself?
I actually grew up in Brooklyn, New York.
So you had to fight?
Fought in the streets on the regular. I wasn't under the structure fighting, but, you know, I learned the game, you know, just a lot of research online. I'm always online, learning every day something new.
I'm very familiar with Brooklyn. My grandmother lived there. I had to fight during the summers. So why Orlando area?
It was a big, the wife wanted to come out here when my son was 5 years old. Came out to do the Mickey Mouse thing, and she never went back. Her and my son stood here. I went back home because at 19, I was making $30,000 at a job, and she was making $30,000 at a job, and I didn't think it was a smart idea to come to work for Mickey Mouse for $7. But it came down to where either I was going to stay in New York, get in trouble, or come out here and be a father to my child, and that's what I decided to do.
So, I've heard of the fight game making people grow up, but you grew up before you got into the game.
Yeah, I grew up. I mean, the streets raised me, but I had parents. You know, I had a lot of love in the house, and that's what I wanted to give my son. I was raised with both my parents, and I wanted to give him the same thing.
Man, you're a godsend. To get you on here for an interview and to learn that, I had no idea we were going down this road.
Yeah, there's a lot behind the stories, that's for sure.
So with Father's Day coming up, how proud are you when you look back and see just how mature your son is at this age?
I'm extremely happy on both my sons. Erickson is a kid I've been raising since he was 13. In my family, he's considered one of mine, you know. And my son, Dennis Galarza, is about to be a father. He's going to make me a grandfather. And I couldn't ask for a better child, you know. He's not my child, he's my best friend. We grew together. In my household, it's me, him, and his mom's, and we're basically friends. If you see us in the streets, you would never know that I'm his dad, that's his mom. We just have a great rapport with each other.
So did he always wear the sunglasses?
Nah, the sunglasses came with the game, you know. The boy wanted to stay looking sharp.
Well, Coach, I know you got to get ready. I know Joseph's got a big fight coming up. I thank you for giving us this time this evening. Any shout-outs you want to give, anything you want to say to the people who are watching?
I just appreciate everybody giving my team all the support. We're going to keep Florida on the map. We're going to keep going hard. I appreciate you for giving us the opportunity to be on, you know, with you guys. And like I said, we're going to keep going hard. Florida's going to make big things going on for sure.
And before I let you go, I can't let you go without asking this question. What are your feelings? How were you affected by the life and passing of the greatest of all time?
Wow, Muhammad Ali. Ooh, that's what I was raised. I was raised watching boxing on my father's lap on Sundays. I can remember it was Sundays afternoon. Wild World of Sports. Sitting on my dad's lap watching Ali, and it was just amazing to watch what that man did for this sport. And it'll never be replaced. There'll never be another Ali. Never.
Well, thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
God bless you, and we thank you.
Thank you very much. You have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you.